coming. We know Spider-Man's coming, and we know like July 24th, I think, there's going to be a Cincy sale. However, it's important when you're running your business to not jump ahead and say, hey, July 24th, Cincy's having a sale, because your customers are going to wait until then, and they're not going to want to purchase anything until that sale. So it's important to promote what's happening right now on your website. So like the solo cartridge diffusers, whatever they're called, the air purifier deal, some of the 6-packs that are going on, the cleaning special, stuff like that, that's current. And then as it gets closer to that drop date for Spider-Man or the drop date for the sale, then start talking about those. That way you keep your customers current, but you also have like recurring orders, and your customers keep coming back, if that makes sense.
Yeah, the planning ahead document is mainly just for us so that you can kind of map out your month. Like, what do you want to focus on this month or this week? What do you want to focus on the next week? I have seen some consultants that share this. And I mean, it's a total personal preference, but like McKaylee said, I like to focus on what's happening at the time.
Did you share what Kim Savoy posted? I know I printed it, the calendar, an idea what to post every single day. Did you share that in our group?
I did. I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. That's also great to go by because it doesn't jump ahead to anything that may be going on 3 weeks from now. Literally, it goes day by day.
Yeah, and that's a really good. I need to print it out too because there will be times where I like talking back and forth with Margie, which if you don't know, we're sisters, so we talk a lot. But like I'll be like, I don't know what to post today. Well, check the calendar. It'll tell you what you need to post today. So like that's good, especially when you're like, you're kind of stuck and don't know what to do. But the people who create those, like Kim Savoy, Margie said she's a director in Florida or somewhere maybe. They went through and created that, and it's really great information. Okay. Go ahead, Kaylee. Do you want to talk? Okay.
No, girl, I'm just trying to survive this lightning that's going on out here.
Okay, Kaylee, did you have a question?
I think I'm on here now. I think.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I see.
Okay. Where do you find the calendar at?
Okay, so I found it in the director group, but I posted it in our team chat. Let me go through.
Okay.
Let me go through.
Go ahead and finish, and I'll look for it on my phone, and I'll reshare it.
Thank you.
Do that. Yeah, do that.
It really is and you have to think that they put a lot of work into putting that together because they literally broke it down day by day. Like on Monday, and it's nothing that is required, but on Monday, here's an idea post. I don't remember what she put for Monday, and then like Tuesday she did warm up the
Harry
month.
Potter or something.
Yeah, I think it was Harry Potter. Like literally, she broke it down day by day, just so if you're in a stump, you'll be like, you know what? I'm just gonna go on my website and look for the red, white, and blue. I'm just throwing out examples.
Right. A lot of people get burnt out because they're like, I'm stuck. I don't know what to post. You go to ChatGPT and they give you some generic post. But whenever you have these planning ahead guides, these people do Cincy full time. These people know what's coming, and it's always consistently something. So your customers also don't have to wonder, because when you stop posting, they're like, hey, does she sell Cincy anymore? Mm-hmm. Like, I never want my people to think, hey, do you still sell Cincy? Because I'm going to be on there every day, 4 or 5 times a day if I can, if I have something to post. So if you're posting consistently, that'll give you something every day to post if you're stuck, or if you're starting out, it's a great place to start.
Yeah. Okay. And Margie's going to share that. And then Margie, if you can also just put it on the team page and maybe at everybody. Okay. So we're back here on the dashboard. So we're back to where we started. And I'm going to be honest, like we could do an entire training on the contacts tab and on the reporting tab. Like there's no way to get that in one. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a quick little rundown. But the other one that I really wanted to focus on right here was the Skills Studio. So within the last couple of months, Cincy has really kind of shifted the training aspect of how we can access and find different types of trainings. And there is tons and tons and tons out there, but they've taken the guidance, I guess, of some superstar directors, and or I guess some superstar directors kind of took the idea and ran with it, because there was like, I don't know, tons of groups like on Facebook where you could go every day and find a training, every week and find a training. There was something on Monday and there was something on Tuesday and all the days of the week. And they kind of said, okay, we've got to streamline this and get it to where people aren't all over the place and don't know where to find this and don't know where to find that. So what they did was they kind of created this whole skills studio. And this is where you can find a lot of the different things that we could train on. So when you click on that, my favorite thing is the search bar, because usually if I'm looking for a training, I know what I want to be trained on. Okay. So if I wanted to say, I want to talk about the host exclusive. So if I type in host exclusive, it's going to pop up any trainings that are related to that. So it'll get, sometimes it's an article, sometimes it's the images that you can share, but you have to be careful because it goes way back. Like it'll go back as far as since he has it in there. But the events, Skills Studio events, is where you get the live trainings. And they have when they're going to be happening. So this one is coming right here, United We Rise, and it's going to be a Zoom link or a Zoom call. They have a Spark session on Tuesday. They have that one that's available. So if you're looking for, and I'm going to be honest with you, like I said, I've been in this 10 years. I do training. I try to do at least 1 to 2 trainings every week, whether it's while I'm cooking or while I'm walking on the treadmill or doing something. I try to pull in a training, because the new way that they're doing these trainings, they're led by actual leaders that are in the top of the company. So it's not just people from home office that, that's their job, is to do training. It's people that are actually out there day to day like us and trying to consult new people. Trying to recruit new people, trying to get sales, trying to do all the things. So these consultant-led
I want to say something real quick.
Are the best. Go ahead.
I just want to say this real quick. Just because they're top of the company, they struggle just like we do. We heard from them literally face to face, talked to some of them on the incentive trip. Like we like met them. They struggle just like we do. They literally can't get a sale. They can't get a recruit. The same things that we as little peons that we think that we're at the bottom of the barrel, they struggle with the same things that we do. So I'm like Stacey. I like to go in there. Last week, actually, I don't know, something just lit my fire, and I'm like, you know what? And I pulled up a couple trainings and I sat and watched them while I was at work, because sometimes we just need that. We need that lighter to just. And some of them will like literally spark your fire, and then some of them are, you just want to skip over it because some people are just boring and hard to listen to. But some of them are really, really good, and it's worth looking into. Seriously, it is really worth looking into.
Yeah, you'll kind of know. First of all, you know what you're looking for. Usually, when you decide to do a training, you know what you're looking for. And don't click on something and go through it just to say I did it. Like, find something that's actually going to help you in your business. Okay. If it's recruiting, go to find something on its own recruiting. But this is all stuff that is just strictly that Cincy puts out there for us.
Also, if you find one that's really good and you feel like it really hits home and more people could use it, share it in our group.
Yes.
We would love to not have to hunt for it.
Yes. Share. But if you see over here, like, Cincy they send it, not that it's an algorithm thing, but like they send us things that we need. Like, here's some helpful links. Cincy Club. If you don't know anything about Cincy Club, click the training and watch it. How to put in an order. Okay. So that's like something that's huge for any of us that are new, or any of you guys that are new, like, because you've never done it before. And like, I totally get it, but that'll give you, and they're not long, especially the ones on Cincy, like the Skill Studio or the Success Path. They're really short. I'm talking like 2 to 3 minute videos, but they really just break it down, give you the basics. This is what you need to know, and this is how you need to do it. But anyway, these studio events are recorded. So like, if you can't specifically get in at 10 a.m. Mountain Time to watch Chad and Stacey talk about the smart diffuser, these are recorded and they're posted where are they posted? On YouTube? Oh,
Oh,
look, here they
yeah.
are. Here's some of them. Yeah, here they are. So keep scrolling. And because they were on a YouTube link, because I had that pinned in our group too. But here's some of them. Post My Party, VIP mail,
Support your friends
CC
the same way
Club,
that you do for me.
how to get new customers. Like these are all ones that have been within the last month or so. So that tab, Skill Studio, is great for your business too. Now I want to show you. Let me get to my Facebook real quick. We do have a team page. It's why can't I move this? Okay, there we go. We do have a team page, and it's kind of hit or miss. Like sometimes I don't know. Like I'll post stuff in there, and we won't get hardly any traction. But we do have a Superstar Director team page, so you know she does a lot of stuff there too. But I just wanted to show you here. It's called Southern Sit Squad United. If you're not there, join in that. We do shout outs and stuff. So you'll see like we did that. There's that calendar, Margie. You posted that? Thank you. We'll do shout outs for birthdays and anniversaries, and I'm trying to do better. That's on my get better at list, is to post more of the things on our team page. But we do have a couple of featured things I wanted to show you. So this is, no, I don't want to add. I want to look at them. I have to look at them. Featured. Okay. This is the Spark Sessions. So this is that YouTube channel I was telling you about where they had a bunch of them. They may have removed it now that they changed it. Back in March, we did a training and we just kind of brainstormed a big list of great websites to help you. Some of them are training. Some of them are pages that have flyers. Some of them have great ideas. So this is a good little page post here that shows you different groups that you could go check out. And we also have, go watch this. Look, I'm going back. This is giving me chills looking at it. If Margie and Michaela, you know.
No, for real. Y'all go watch that one. If you don't do anything today, go listen to Melissa.
I challenge you, everybody, challenge you to go and watch that. She will rock your world. I'm telling you.
She brought it that day.
her.
She did. Okay. 100 ways to work your business. So this again, if you ever are like, what can I do? You know, I'm not getting any customers. What can I do? 100 ways to work your business. Scroll through there, pick one every month, one every 2 weeks, something like that. Y'all saw that running out of time. And there was one more. Okay, we had an Amazon page. That's what I'm looking for.
I was just about to say, yeah, that is the most useful. Yeah, right there.
Yeah,
I was looking for that one.
This one is really good. It's just got useful Amazon links. So a lot of times, and I'm not saying we need to update this, but if you ever find something that you know you love to work your business, to make samples, to send happy mail, to do anything, post it, because this is kind of a working list too. But you can
Michaela,
see,
I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't think Michaela did, because the labels for our printer, they're not on there, and I stress every time I go to look for the size and stuff. They need to be added.
Me too.
They need to be added.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
So this has got the clear bags, like to put the little wax samples in. It has spray bottles, like if you do want to do counter clean samples. It's got felt samples. These we used a couple of years ago to do party in the bags. Someone asked the other day about washer whiff samples, and this is what I like to use for the washer whiff, because the oils don't leak out. They're like the holographic seal ones. Labels. So that's all just stuff that's on that link. All right, let me stop sharing my screen here. Okay, so we got about, it says 8.5 minutes. I'm going to gauge about 6 minutes because it always cuts us off early anyway. Any questions? Anybody? Did I skip something? Paige, I saw you hopped on. I forgot to hit record for the first half of the video, so we missed all of that. But anybody want to share something?
The J months are brutal. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
This month,
Last month wasn't bad, but oh, I'm just hoping the birthday bashes are good stuff because it's like crickets.
I'm thinking about doing a vendor event Saturday. I mean, it's been a while since I've done one, and I think I'm going to do the one in Moss Bluff this weekend.
This might be a dumb question, but when you say like samples, what do y'all do? Do you just take like a block and like break it up?
Mhm.
Or okay.
There's like 1,000 ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can chat with you because when this ends, it'll go off. We only get like 40 minutes. So I'll send you some of the ways that I know that we all like make samples. That way you can get your wheels turning.
Yes, so like this is my tool. I used to try and make them really cute and fancy. I don't have, like Paige has got the molds. I love the molds, but when I'm in a hurry, I take my crinkle cutter and chop them up. This is one right here. You can see I just put it in a little baggie and I staple it to the flyer for that month. Yeah.
Also,
Yeah,
no
I do
questions.
both. I do both.
No dumb questions.
We're all learning, and I literally just text Margie and Stacy the other day, and I was like, I didn't know this existed. Last year we were sitting in the airport, and they asked how I found some report, and I was like, I didn't know that report existed. So literally, we're all still learning.
Yes, I learned. I mean, I'm constantly learning and trying things, and really, you just kind of find what works and what doesn't work. Because over the 10 years, I've done a lot of things that I wish I could go back and get that time back, get that money back, because it was like, you find what works. Hey, Rhonda, you find what works and what doesn't work, and you run with it. But yeah, that's what we mean when we say like wax samples. But pretty much any of our products you can sample. There are a few little rules about sampling the body products, but I typically don't try to do lotion or anything with my body products. But yeah. Any other questions? Any other thing we want to share?
Kaylee, are you local to Leesville? Is she local, Michaela?
No, she's in Kansas. No, she's
Oh,
not Kansas.
okay.
She's in Oklahoma.
Oh,
in
okay. I
Oklahoma
was
now.
gonna,
Yeah,
I was just
so
gonna
it's a
say
lot
I don't do the molds. I don't have time to do the molds. I'm just gonna be honest, and I have a whole bunch. I was
I
gonna
do
give
too.
to
I
you.
could send some.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
do the
coming
molds.
to Louisiana that like at the end of the month to be with my mom and then before we go to Idaho. But
Stop by, girl.
Well, and
What'd you
I
say?
also have a ton of
Stop
felt
by. We have
samples.
all kinds of stuff.
yeah.
I do felt samples. That's what I do. It's easier for me. I melt the wax, do the felt. I just dip the felt in there and then lay it on wax paper, and I do a bag like Stacey has right there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna I pulled these to show you too. These I use especially in the summertime when I do my mail to people to thank them. Like I just melt the wax bar and dip this little teeny tiny piece in there, and so it's got the smell in it. And I mail that instead because it's flat. It'll go straight in an envelope and cost one stamp. And then I don't have to worry about the wax melting and getting all over everything.
20 out of 10. It's something I don't do in my business that I need to do. Okay.
Mhm.
That's okay. That's okay.
Because
too.
if you get
I mean, I say I do felt. I probably haven't done felt samples in 6 months, but when I do samples, I do.
guess how
felt.
much your business improves.
A
Yeah.
lot. I know.
Right.
I know.
Because when you get the scent under their noses, that's the most important part. When you get the scent, like even the testers under their noses, they buy. I will, to the day I die, say that's how I earned grease. I was not earning grease any other way, but besides taking that bag of samples, everywhere I went with me, it was in my purse. It was just a part of me. And they smelt it and they had to have whatever it was they liked, you know.
This one, Kaylee, that I showed you that was like a little chunk of wax, this will go with my my orders that either I deliver or people pick up. So this I don't mail because it won't lay flat and it'll cost me like almost $3 to mail it. But this will go like in their bag as part of their thank you. If I deliver or they pick up.
And all of that's a tax write-off. So save your mail receipts.
Yeah.
Save your receipts for the stuff you buy for samples. Save.
Every
receipt you have.
single receipt.
Be like us. Digging for them at tax time.
Any other questions? Hey, Harley, I see you sneaking in. Let's do a picture real quick because you know it's gonna cut off. All
Say
right.
Hey,
what?
Rhonda.
1, 2.
I did not get my kitchen sink in the background.
While we're at SFR, we'll kind of try and get some of the next month's trainings. Like we started back in March. We were like, we need to get back to doing this, at least once a month. Number one, we just like to chat and visit. So there may be some months where it's just like we get on here and talk about life and just talk about, whatever's going on. And then if we find that there's something we need to be training on, then we definitely will. But there's going to be a lot coming up with the next couple of months as far as like what we learn at SFR that's coming new. Since you'll announce any changes that are going to be happening, usually at SFR, we'll learn where the next SFR is going to be. And we do have a little bit of a hint we got while we were in Mexico. Margie and Carrie and I sat and we watched the soccer game with Chuck, and he was like, all I'm going to tell you is it's going to be on the East Coast. So
Chuck is not a good secret keeper, by the way. If you ever want to know info, sit by Chuck.
yeah,
We won't need
we
sunscreen.
shifted back over kind of our way, I guess. So it'll be on the East Coast. And for the incentive trip, should we tell them?
And he did say we will need a passport.
Yeah, for the
Or the
incentive trip.
incentive trip.
Yeah, we'll need a passport. And what he said, we won't get
No
sunburned.
We won't need
sunscreen or
No
something.
sunscreen.
something like that. So he didn't really tell us a lot, but that's what he told us so far. So
So it's
But
not
that-
Disney. It's not a cruise. It's
Yeah.
not Mexico. It's probably
It's Italy. It's going to
I
be
think it's
Italy.
Italy.
That's
It's
what I said
not
too,
Italy.
but it's not. Somebody busted that on one of the
Stephanie
pages.
said
the other day.
no. She said it's not Italy.
Paris?
That's hot too.
Paris is hot though. Anyway, we'll learn all of that in less than 2 weeks because we leave
Week. A week.
Monday. Yeah, a week. Yeah, like we fly out not this Monday, but next Monday. So
And I encourage y'all, it's about to cut me off right here. But
Yeah,
if you do anything for your business, attend events. Events are massive for your business. You meet people who are just like you. You meet people from all walks of life. You get incredible training. You get to meet the home office staff. You get to meet the owners. You get to meet all